Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table, to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Tobago steel pan controversy. Former national emblem to remain, and Pan Trinbago disappointed in coat of arms delay. Good evening, I am Natalia Nancis Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 23rd December 2025. Now to our top story. Following the December 20 Panorama Small Conventional Band semi-final, there were calls to disqualify TM-Tech New Eastside Dimension. The Tobago-based steel band was unable to perform in their assigned position, number 5, prompting controversy and debate over whether they should remain in the competition. Here are the details.
Tiantec New East Side Dimension eventually took the stage in position number 19. After facing significant travel and accommodation challenges, Pan-Trinbago President Beverly Ramsey Moore addressed the issue on the Tobago Updates morning show, providing clarification and helping to resolve the controversy surrounding the band's performance.
And as a member, you have a case, and at that point in time, I can make a decision as president. I have the constitutional right as president to make a decision based on what happens. You see, we represent bands. And what I realized within the last few years, Panorama now is not a competition among bands. It seems as though it's a competition among arrangers. And the arrangers, of course, have their players and supporters. So it's not the interest of the band.
Ramsey Moore noted that travel and accommodation arrangements for Tobago bands are often delayed because funding is released late, especially since there was a point when the competition itself was temporarily called off.
Now, we really started planning for the small bands a little late because of the late release of funds. Because at one time the competition was on and at one time it was off. And so the arrangements really started to take place for the Tobago bands about the Wednesday. Because I think it was on this around the Wednesday that we knew for sure that we were going to get some funding. So we started to make the arrangements. It was a bit late.
She noted that the controversy began with disagreements among Tobagonians and affirmed that she will continue to work in the best interests of Pan-Trinbago.
All this bacchanal wasn't created by Trinidad bands, you know. Tobago bands fighting down another Tobago band. Let me tell you something. I will continue to be president of Pan-Trinbago, and I will rule without fear and without favor. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Despite the challenges and disagreements surrounding Tiantec New East Side Dimension's performance, Pan-Trinbago remains committed to supporting Tobago bands and ensuring the smooth running of future competitions. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The familiar symbol that has flown over Trinidad and Tobago for decades will remain a part of the nation's story a little longer. The government has formally extended the use of the country's former coat of arms. According to a legal notice published on December 22nd, the extension was approved by the Minister of Homeland Security under the National Emblems of Trinidad and Tobago Act. The order allows the former coat of arms to remain in official use beyond the previously announced January 1st, 2026 deadline. Under the new directive, the former national emblem may now continue to be used until January 2nd, 2031. The extension is intended to facilitate a smoother transition to the new coat of arms, which was introduced earlier this year following amendments to national legislation. The order was signed on December 18, 2025, and applies across all state institutions and official uses nationwide. Released earlier today, Pan-Trinbago has expressed a strong disappointment following the government's decision to postpone the official inclusion of the steel pan on the Trinidad and Tobago coat of arms until 2031. This move comes despite the national emblems of Trinidad and Tobago Regulation Amendment Act 2025 being unanimously passed, assented to, and officially proclaimed earlier this year. The legislation, celebrated as a historic step forward, was widely recognized as a landmark in promoting the nation's cultural heritage.
We were deeply involved in the process. The government at that time reached out to Pan-Trinbago. They had discussions back and forth. We were in the parliament. Both sides supported it. That was a moment for us in Trinidad and Tobago when both sides of the house, opposition and the government, supported the move.
President Beverly Ramsey Moore and the Central Executive, Pantrinbago has consistently championed this amendment, which symbolized a significant advancement in celebrating national identity, honoring the country's post-colonial journey, and giving formal recognition to the steel pan as a cornerstone of Trinidad and Tobago's culture. Up next, Farley claims Plymouth coastal protection through CAF loan. More in this when we return.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today, before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
It's Christmas time again, and if you're looking for somewhere to get all your Christmas decorations, you'll find the right place. Christmas trees, jingle bells, pine cones, gift boxes, ornaments, flowers, and so much more. And 'tis the season to give. Get a wide variety of toys, from dolls, bicycles, racing cars, toy trucks, board and card games, and everything in between. Get your gift wrapping paper and gift bags too. Whatever decorations you need this Christmas, we have it at Terrific Ideas.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you. Find
better watch out, you better not cry, better not fight, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambeau Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates start as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas Share Certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambeau Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambeau Credit Union, always here for you.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The Tobago House of Assembly is moving to reclaim critical seafront lands in Plymouth to combat aggressive coastal erosion. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine says a long-stalled international loan is finally seeing movement, signaling the start of major infrastructure work. Joel Green-George reports.
The historic village of Plymouth, known for its deep-water harbour and the iconic Corlanders Monument, is under threat. For years, residents have watched the coastline recede, with some homes now precariously close to the surf. Addressing a Tobago People's Party meeting, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine revealed that the THA is taking back control of the waterfront. Several private lease arrangements for land surrounding the jetty and the old post office have expired, and the Assembly is refusing to renew them.
So that we can now have rights and access to the land frontage to the bay, so that we could actually do the work that is necessary to protect the Corlanders Monument, build out the waterfront where the jetty is, and ensure that the fisher folk in Plymouth have access to both their lands and a decent landing once again.
The coastal crisis isn't new. Previous attempts to stabilize the area with retaining walls have proven insufficient. Augustine characterized the existing structures on the western side of the playing field as inadequate, noting that the designs failed to stop the land from sliding into the Caribbean Sea. The solution lies in a multi-million-dollar loan facility from CAF, the Development Bank of Latin America and the Caribbean. While the application was initiated years ago, bureaucratic hurdles at the Ministry of Finance stalled the funding. However, Augustine reports a breakthrough.
Because he's about collaboration, we have finally begun to get movement. And within this fiscal year, you can expect us to begin the construction work to prevent further coastal erosion.
With modeling and designs already completed, the THA expects to break ground within the 2026 fiscal year. For the people of Plymouth, it is a race against the tides to save their heritage and their homes. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green-George.
From community grounds to the fishing shorelines, the message in Pembroke was one of purpose and promise, framing service as a way of life rather than a campaign slogan. PNM candidate Carl McEwen stepped forward with a pledge of determination, development, and dependable leadership. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
PNM candidate for Belgarden Glamorgan, Carl McEwen, expressed strong confidence in his candidacy, saying his determination and deep commitment to service drive his readiness to represent the district. McEwen described service as more than a slogan, calling it a lived experience, and assured residents that under his leadership, the constituency would not be left behind.
I want to tell you, determination breeds success. Let me tell you, I am rooted in service and ready to serve. That is not just a slogan, it is a life testimony. And hear me well, this electoral district will certainly not be left behind.
McEwen outlined plans to improve community infrastructure and also pledged stronger support for fisherfolk.
The lighting and upgrading of the Richmond Recreation Ground, including modern toilet facilities. Belgarden Recreation Ground, along with Touch Street, will also receive proper lighting and infrastructural upgrades. Fisher folks across the district will receive strong infrastructural support and fair market.
He ended by urging residents to see their vote as a choice for service, stability, and progress grounded in integrity, strong moral values, and community pride. McEwen said supporting his candidacy means choosing leadership that can be trusted to deliver for Belgarden and Glamorgan. Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
With election season heating up, Minority Leader Kelvon Morris took his message to Pembroke, raising fresh concerns about public spending and urging Tobagonians to demand better stewardship of their tax dollars. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Minority Leader Kelvon Morris sharply criticized the Health Administration, alleging widespread mismanagement of public funds. He pointed to what he described as an $18 billion financial failure and referenced the ambulance controversy as further evidence of incompetence. Morris said the issue centers on respect for taxpayers' money and the proper management of state resources.
How this administration conspired to thief $18 billion of your hard-earned taxpaying money. But not only did they try to con the people of Tobago with that ambulance fiasco, I will share with you another matter that shows how these people continue to mismanage and to corruptly utilize your funds. And this matter is about competence, governance, and respect for public funds.
He highlighted what he described as significant wasteful spending surrounding the purchase and storage of an incinerator. He claimed that although the equipment cost only $5 to $6 million, the TRHA has spent more than $20 million due to ongoing rental fees and storage costs.
To store that incinerator that cannot fit up on the old fort. So you understand the kind of wastage. So one, you are paying rent, you are paying on a monthly basis $288,000. You also purchase one that is not being utilized, and the one that isn't being utilized, you are also paying millions in storage. So in total, for the cost of an incinerator that is just $5 to $6 million, we have spent over $20 million. So I want you to understand, so while they are saying they have no money,
he argued that the Secretary of Health has failed to deliver for Tobago and has also fallen short in representing her constituency.
So you understand, in this division of health alone, they would have squandered over $60 million of your money. And I'm saying here to you, brothers and sisters in Belgarden, your area representative as the Secretary of Health has failed the people of Tobago, and in fact, she has failed you here in Belgarden as a representative.
Morris said the concerns he raised should serve as a wake-up call for Tobagonians and urge voters to demand accountability. Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation is facing public criticism after its long-awaited online immigration and customs portal was found to be non-functional just days after its announcement. The digital platform designed to modernize and streamline the immigration and customs process was reported to have gone live on Sunday. However, by the same day, users began reporting that the site was no longer accessible. Across social media, travelers questioned the status of the portal, with many asking when it would officially be launched and made fully operational. Visitors attempting to access the site are now met with a message reading, "Launch soon," by the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. The portal is intended to allow passengers to complete immigration and custom forms online within a 72-hour window before travel. While the initiative initially received positive feedback, the sudden inaccessibility has left users seeking clarity on when the service will be reliably available. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news when we return.
Deltec Distributors Christmas Specials is here. Choose from our festive meat packages at unbeatable prices, perfect for your holiday feast. Hurry! Limited packages. Order now. Package 1, $4.99. 11 pounds of leg of Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey, 1 picnic ham, 1 1-liter pear jacks. Package 2, $4.99. 11 pounds leg of Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey cubes, 1 chicken ham, 1 1-liter pear jacks. Package 3, 600. 11 pounds Legatar chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey wings, 1 whole turkey, 1 liter pear jack, package 4, $535. 11 pounds Legatar chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey wings, 3 pounds fish ham, 1 liter pear jack for $359-5040 or 237-0102. Delivery available for just $20. Zaltec Distributors, Main Road, Argyle, Tobago.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you.
Better watch out. You better not cry. Better not fight. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates start as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back. On Monday, December 22nd, 2025, between 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m., as part of the TTPS 12 Days of Christmas initiative, Operation Festive Shield, officers of the Tobago Division carried out a meaningful food distribution exercise along Milford Road, Scarborough. The activity was hosted by the management of the Scarborough Police Station and coordinated by the Senior Superintendent, Tobago. It was led and supervised by Acting Assistant Superintendent of Police Bacchus, Acting Inspector Sterling, and Inspector Wilson, with support from officers across various stations and units within the division. Through teamwork and unity, more than 200 adults and children received meals, bringing cheer and relief to many families. The initiative significantly strengthened the police, community relations, and highlighted the importance of partnership and trust. Members of the public warmly welcomed the effort, while several stakeholders joined the officers in spreading Christmas goodwill throughout Scarborough. The event ended smoothly without incident. Special appreciation is extended to Assistant Superintendent of Police Acting Bacchus and Acting Inspector Sterling for their dedication and continued support as this successful initiative moves towards its grand finale. The innovative Democratic Alliance candidate for Bethel New Grange, Terence David, addressed residents of his electoral district at a spot meeting last night. He emphasized that the island is in urgent need of new development and is asking for practical solutions to improve opportunities and living conditions for the community. Here are the details.
Development on the island should not be limited to roads and buildings. It must also focus on people. This was emphasized by IDA candidate for Bethel New Grange, Terence David, who noted that true value means investing in communities, opportunities, and the well-being of residents.
When we speak about development, we often talk about roads, job, infrastructure. But tonight, I want to talk about people, specifically the men and women who gave their lives to build this beautiful island.
Okay. All right.
Too many of our senior citizens are spending their days alone.
Yeah, that's true.
No place to go.
That's true.
No structural activities.
Having a space where the elderly in the community can come together rather than remain lonely at home is what true people-centered development looks like, David noted, emphasizing that the importance of care, inclusion, and dignity for senior citizens within the community.
That is why we in the IDA are committed to the establishment of a senior citizen activity center across Tobago. Safe, welcoming space where our elders can go every day to remain active, socially connected, and engaged in community life.
The center will also provide opportunities for younger members of the community to engage with and support the elderly, whether by teaching them new skills or simply spending time together in light physical activities.
And here is what made this initiative truly special. It will be community-based. I will say it again. It will be community-based.
Yes. In the community.
We will engage retired teachers, nurses, craft tutors, and physical activity instructors from the very community where these centers will be located.
The proposed center represents development that truly puts people first, fostering connection across generations, reducing isolation among the elderly, and strengthening community bonds for a healthier, more inclusive future. This is Aaliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
As the election season intensifies, the political landscape in Tobago is seeing a surge of activity following Friday's nomination day. On Monday, Tobago Updates sat down with a familiar face who is once again throwing their hat into the ring. Nkosi Phillips, the political leader of Unity of the People, discussed their lone candidacy and had sharp criticisms of Tobago's current foreign policy decisions. Joel Green George reports.
The atmosphere at the Buku Multipurpose Center last Friday was electric, but amidst the fanfare of the larger parties, one candidate stood as a singular force for their party. Nkosi Phillips, leader of the UTP, filed their nomination for the Buku Mount Pleasant seat, making them UTP's sole representative for this election cycle. Despite being the only candidate, Phillips remains undeterred, dismissing claims of wasting receipts and instead framing their run as a long-term commitment to political endurance.
Unity of the People is still standing while the other political parties have given themselves and thrown the hat and thrown the ring out. Thrown the hat out of the ring. We will continue to push as much as we can.
Phillips' platform centers heavily on what they describe as years of neglect for the Buku Mount Pleasant district. The political leader cited deteriorating roads and a lack of entrepreneurial support for young men as primary failures of past representations. However, their most stinging remarks were reserved for national security and international relations. Phillips took aim at recent statements regarding the U.S. military-grade radar in Tobago and the island's relationship with CARICOM. They expressed grave concern over the potential selling of sovereignty and the impact on local tourism, noting that security must come before political alliances.
CARICOM is needed, because that is our brothers and sisters, whereby the U.S. is miles away. The next thing is, you are not advising the public. The public does not have any information because the opposition leader, Penelope Beckles, and them asking questions in this parliament. You all are refusing to ask for questions, but yet we have to go on based on what is in social media and especially what is on international media. Imagine international media is giving us more information than our Trinidad and Tobago media houses.
The UTP leader argues that the current administration's stance has already had tangible effects, claiming that cruise ship cancellations are a direct result of failing leadership. Phillips is promising a bottoms-up approach to representation, focusing on a dedicated district office and international partnerships to secure funding.
You all could pick up the phone and call me to tell me something happened. Well, I can't get the others, but yet all they can support me to give me the vote so that if I can be in a better position.
As the campaign trail heats up towards the January polls, Phillips says their vision is not just about a party, but about a community coming out of its shell to demand better. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
In a strategic move to bolster the digital lives of the nation's civil service, TSTT and the Public Services Association have officially unveiled a landmark affinity plan. The announcement came on December 10th as PSA President Felicia Thomas addressed the members during the union's anniversary week at the TSTT Hospitality Suite, Queen's Park Cricket Club. The deal benefits over 16,000 PSA members across 100 organizations. offering exclusive, discounted bundles into a single, affordable package. Ms. Thomas, who is being accused as being in hiding since December 19th, emphasized during the December 10th event that these digital tools are no longer luxuries, but essential support for public officers and their families. More news and the weather report when we return.
Better watch out. You better not cry. Better not hide. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Deltec Distributors Christmas Specials is here. Choose from our festive meat packages at unbeatable prices, perfect for your holiday feast. Hurry, limited packages. Order now. Package 1, $4.99. 11 pounds of leg Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey, 1 picnic ham, 1 1-liter pear jacks. Package 2, $4.99. 11 pounds leg Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey cubes, 1 chicken ham, 1-liter pear jacks. Package 3, $600. 11 pounds leg Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey wings, 1 whole turkey, 1-liter pear jacks. Package 4, $535. 11 pounds leg Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey wings, 3 pounds fish ham, 1-liter pear jacks. Call 359-5040 or 237-0102. Delivery available for just $20. Deltec Distributors, Main Road, Argyle, Tobago.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates start as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you.
Welcome back. Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. Christmas is in the air. The season of joy, togetherness, and celebration unfolds. For our social media poll today, we asked, do you agree with the new 2025 fireworks regulations that restricts use to specific 1-hour windows without a permit? 90% voted yes, and 10% voted no. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, generally fair conditions are expected across Trinidad, Tobago and the Windwards, with a brief light to moderate shower possible in a few areas. Overall, the night will remain mostly settled, with breezy spells continuing at times and only limited interruptions from passing showers. Minimum temperatures are forecast to fall to around 22 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow, conditions will be generally fair and at times breezy, with a few brief showers developing in some areas. There is a low chance of an isolated moderate to heavy shower, particularly during the afternoon over Trinidad. Despite this, much of the day is expected to remain sunny and settled. By the evening and into the night, fair conditions are anticipated, although isolated showers may linger in a few locations. Maximum temperatures are expected to reach around 31 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, with heat indices rising to near 34 degrees Celsius and 33 degrees Celsius, making the afternoon feel warmer despite the breeze. Marine conditions will remain moderate across the area. Waves are expected to be around 2 meters in open waters, while sheltered areas will experience seas of about 1 meter, becoming choppy at times. Small craft operators, sea bathers, and all marine interests are advised to exercise caution, as seas may become agitated occasionally. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:20 and sunset at 5:50 p.m. And that brings us to the end of our newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Tobago steel ban controversy. Former national emblem to remain. And Trinbago disappointed in coat of arms delay. I'm Natalia Nancy Montrician. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great night.